Hey everybody, today is January 28th, 2026. Wait, I like to do timestamps too. 4:33 p.m. 4:33 p.m. I was just watching a video by this channel called Retribalize. Uh, Retribalize Project. That's the word. It's kind of cool. One of my friends recommended the channel to me recently, and I've only seen maybe 2 or 3 of the videos on there. I think I've seen 3 now. But he was talking about it's kind of like a men's oriented channel, like sort of like men's, I would argue it's like men's spiritual health, but it's kind of an overall type of approach, I suppose. He said something that resonated with me, which was he said something along the lines of, he said, "I'm 27 years old, and for the last 10 years, it feels like I've been screaming into the void, trying to find my tribe, like my people, the people who have similar ideas to me, similar opinions and values." Excuse me. And that has been something pretty important to me for a pretty long time now. Maybe it started when I was, I mean, it became very potent in my life. Me feeling like I wasn't as connected as I wanted to be with other men in particular. A feeling of a lack of tribe. A few of my friends who have talked with about this in the past, if you're watching this, you'll remember those long texts that I sent you about it, or the times we talked about it together in person. And I really want to be, trying to think how to word this. When men look around and say, where are the people who are like me? I want to make myself more seen to the world at large, which is good because I'm making these videos, and that's how that can happen. I really want to demonstrate, to show, maybe to prove that I put my actions where my mouth is, that I wake up and I work out in the morning. I don't just, wake up and then goof off or whatever, or take too long, or be slow, or lay there for a while, and I really do go to work. I was actually talking with my mom a few days ago about, I had this crazy idea, which I'm not going to go through with this idea in its entirety, but I think going through with it maybe to some extent might be good as a way of like proving the sun flare or whatever it's called looks kind of cool, but it's also kind of annoying me, so I'm going to move over. I had this idea. I'll just give you the smaller version since I'm not gonna do the larger version anyway. I'm thinking of like trying to record. This is so tough for me, but trying to record more often. That's tough because it's hard for me to upload often. It's the uploading that really slows everything down. I don't like uploading when I'm out of the house because then I'm uploading on data, and that's obviously not ideal at all because that uses a lot of data. Unless the videos you make are like 10 seconds long, 30 seconds long, whatever. And even though data is unlimited for a lot of people in a lot of different phone plans, you're probably aware that once you hit a certain number of gigabytes used, it shifts from like high speed to medium speed, and then from medium to low speed. Like it kind of jumps around if you use a lot of data. So I'd prefer to avoid that, and that's really what I struggle with the most, is figuring out. I guess I'll just have to force myself to make the videos short, which I'm sure will make all of you happy, or at least the majority of you happy. Happier, whatever. But yeah, I really want to be, when particularly men, when men look around, I mean, I guess people in general, but this is more of a men-oriented idea, that when men look around and try to look for people who they think are doing things that are cool, I want to do what I believe is cool and try to document it on video so that I can really be one of those people that when guys look around, they say, oh, that guy, he's doing cool stuff. I want to go and like talk to him. I want to interact with him. I want to hear what he has to say about whatever about X, Y, and Z. Not just that, but like I want to give guys what I wanted and still want to have. I still look for a tribe, if you will, though not as intensely as I was a few years ago. I still am, but in a sort of calmer, less anxious / angry, frustrating kind of way. I think I'm more... maybe I'm more just... Building a tribe is a goal. I have a lot of other goals as well, and those other goals have taken priority. A tribe is maybe in like 7th place or something like that. I don't know, but it's not in 1st place, so... But yeah, I've always told myself throughout my life that whenever I wish that I could have some kind of person, what usually for me personally, it's either been a mentor or a tribe. Those are like the two types of people, or I guess one is a group. Although I'd prefer a group of mentors. I've told myself, generally speaking, whenever there's some type of person or type of people that I want to be a part of, to join, to be able to talk with and interact with, that if I can't find them or connect with them, that I need to become the person. I need to be so loud and so huge that I magnetize those people toward me, so that I am more likely to see them and then get the chance to talk with them. So yeah, I think it'd be really cool to try to record more often, upload more often, and see where that takes me. Right now I am in the car. This is the last tiny little chunk of Chipotle that I have here. I get either Chipotle or Chinese most of the time. I alternate usually. I can't eat Chipotle every day. Ruins digestion, you get it. Which is kind of a lot of money, but it saves a ton of time, and I've done the math on the time it saves me in a way that most people would consider ridiculous, because I'm very analytical with things like that. But it helps me live life better. So anyway, I'm out here driving, just wrapping up my dinner break right now. And that's it for now, I guess. Just wanted to say that real quick. So I don't want to make this video any longer than it already is. Man, it's already like 9 minutes. That's enough for right now. I'll talk to you later, guys. Peace.